Well, hey-yo, today is the best day of the week because today is the day that we play D&D. It's another episode of King's Road Young Lions. I am your DM. My name is Saucey, and I'm here with the Young Lions. Rosa, Gator, Bronson, and Solomon. Zinthral's got the night off, but the rest of the Young Lions are here. Say hello, Young Lions.
Hello,
Young Lions.
Bronson sat on Zinthral.
Yeah, at the end of the last session, Zinthral took a bit of a spill here. He was chasing a member of the hard way into the night. He really wanted a fight. It's been a little while since he's had a chance to beat anybody up. So he lost his footing. He slid into a pit here, and in the process, I believe Rosa was riding his back at the time.
Riding Bronson.
That was Solomon that was catching a ride.
Bronson was carrying me, and then I climbed down, and then a bunch of you fell in the hole.
Aha, yes. Yep. So some fell more gracefully than others. Zinthral hit the ground hard, 50 or 60 foot drop, hit the floor, and leg goes snap. Compound fracture below the knee as the bone sticks out from the skin. It's a bloody mess. Horrible to look at. Solomon
psycho-sitted himself.
Yeah. Solomon, in fact, loses his lunch because of how gnarly the injury looks. Surprisingly, the bottom of the cave is well lit. There are glowberries hanging from the ceiling. It's a very well vegetated cave, which is populated by giant yellow flowers, cactuses, vines, and these glowberries hanging from the ceiling. So, quite an interesting little cave, and quite a situation we've gotten ourselves into here. Rosa was snatched up by what can only be assumed to be members of the Hard Way, and Bronson finds himself face to face with the squatty one, Tricky Dicky, Hardway member who's always hungry. You chased him here from Grapplebee's in Ironvale, and now here we are in the wilderness where there are no eyes on what's about to happen other than Bronson's eyes. So I think the best way to start this session is just to jump right in with Mr. Bronson, and let's set some mood music for you. What do you do?
Oh God, what is going on here? Let's see. So Rosa is like, someone's got her basically at like knife point or something like that. She
has been constrained. Is that what we call that? Restrained. Has been grappled by multiple entities, and she's just a wee little thing to begin with. These guys are pretty big guys. You can tell that they've probably been hitting the juice pretty hard, with the exception of Tricky Dicky, who's shorter than the rest of them. However, he appears to be leading this band. They've also snatched up Snugglecup.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to get hurt. Except for the Hard Way, obviously.
Why don't we go ahead and roll initiative?
Yeah, that's a good plan.
I presume you want us all to roll, right?
Yeah, actually, hold that thought. I don't have my dice. Just hold, just a second.
At least I get to go first. How am I gonna deal with all these guys? Let's see.
Shame on me. That's never happened before. So I hope you were good while Dad was gone. Okay.
I got 21 on initiative, by the way.
Yeah, everybody rolled 25s. Okay. So Bronson, 21. Has everybody else rolled?
No, I was waiting.
You said a lot.
I rolled just before you walked away, so I was wondering if, it disqualified the roll?
Yes, it did.
Well, you have to get in a few practice rolls before
If you
the
move
dice
your
are
feet
warmed up.
and you lose your seat in initiative, DM left, everybody goes to the front of the order.
Well, damn.
Just like that, huh?
Yep.
I got a 6.
Oof.
I also
Gator.
got a 6.
Gator does not go to the front of the order.
I really wanted to roll high on this one, but I got a 5.
Yay!
Okay, well, there's a chance that this party here may roll poorly, so I'll roll on screen just to keep it all above board. Oh, 19. Okay.
So Bronson, then Thugs, then Party.
And Zinthral's going to go last.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be going much of anywhere.
No, at this point, he's passed out from the pain. We can probably give a little... Well, we'll wait until we get to that turn in the order. We will jump back and forth between the cave and above ground here. So, Bronson, you go
Two
first.
fights going on. How? Let me get like an insight roll or something to see how much vitality do I think that Tricky Dicky has? Does he look like he's going to be an easy stab in the face and move on with life, or
Yeah,
move on with
give me an insight roll.
All right. 18 on an insight roll. 18.
Well, Tricky Dicky looks like he works out. He eats a lot of protein, right?
Yep.
He doesn't wear many shirts.
That's good.
He's definitely been getting in some reps. He's oiled up. He's ready to go. He's been waiting for this for a while, and does not appear to be surprised at all by the chase that has gone on here. It's almost like he's lured you here.
Okay. Well, in that case, let's just get into it. I'll head to that square right there. I guess I need to probably make a dexterity save.
That's right. Since the ground has been thoroughly greased, we're going to go ahead and we're going to roll to see if you fall prone.
19.
Oh, well, that's pretty good.
Yep. And then, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just stab him in the face with my greatsword.
Okie dokie. Let's have it.
That is a 27 to hit.
Oh, I think that hits.
All right.
All right, let me check again real quick. And yeah, the guy wearing no shirt, yeah, you hit him.
Why is my...
You hit Bob Backlund. I'm sorry, Mr. Bob Backlund.
I'm trying to figure out why my greatsword says it's 4d6 plus 5 right now.
Wow.
Do you have brutal critical or something crazy?
I don't think so.
Or brutal strikes, like something that would add a die to your weapon damage. You're an orc. You're an orc.
Yeah, I mean... Oh, gotcha. Let's see. I see what I did. Okay. There we go. 2d6 plus 5.
That sounds about
16 points of damage on the first one.
Okay, yeah, so you... So as he's eyeing you up, sizing you up, trying to figure out what are you going to do, you just dart right at him and catch him off guard, and you hit him clean with 16 points of damage, enough to bloody him.
And then I'll drop my greatsword, and from my shoulder I pull the vicious 2x4, and I bring it right down on his head. And that's a 24 to hit.
Well, you attacked first with a greatsword?
A greatsword.
Well, that's a two-handed strike, right?
Right.
And
right.
then
But
you have a
two
second
attacks
attack?
around, so what I can do, as a free action, I can just drop the sword
Okay.
and then just grab the board from over my shoulder and then come down on him with that.
Okay.
Bronson, you can just use a board.
And that's going to be another 16 points of damage.
What did you roll?
4. It's 1d8 plus 12.
Wait, so walk me through this item. This
It is the vicious 2x4.
okay.
It allows me to let's see, where's the
I believe vicious property adds +7 to damage.
Yeah, that was it.
Something like that.
Yeah, let me find my notes for it. Where are my notes? Yeah, because my strength modifier is +5, and then +7. Yep.
And what did you roll to hit?
I rolled a 24 to hit.
24.
Yeah, and 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage?
Uh-huh.
All right, so you drop him to the ground.
Yep.
He's bleeding terribly, but he appears to still be alive.
Okay, well, in that case,
Not by much.
I'll go ahead and rage.
Bronson, did I hear you leave a hit point on that man?
Yeah, and then I'll go for one more shot with the 2x4.
So when you
That's
rage,
only-
you get an extra attack?
Yeah, because I have frenzy. Yep.
Okay.
And so that one is only 14 to hit.
Well, you roll with advantage because he's prone.
Oh shit. Okay, let's do that. That's better. That's a 17 to hit.
Okay. You want to go ahead and roll for damage?
Yeah, it's only 14 points of damage that time.
Okay. You want to tell us what happens?
I just cave in his skull. I just like. Have you ever seen somebody with a post hole digger? Like how you just like slam it down in the ground. That's what I do with the end of the 2x4 there.
Yikes.
Bronson, we can hear your smile.
Yeah, just end him, and then like my eyes are like glowing red now, and I'm just like looking at the rest of them, and I tell him, drop my friends, or this happens to you too.
Okay. So it's like a scene out of Splatterhouse, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And as you get closer, you do reveal a little bit more of the fog of war. Let's go ahead and reveal those areas. Come on. Give me a little bit more. There we go.
Oh, good. An audience.
And poor Tricky Dicky. He never stood a chance. You know, did he even say anything to you, or was he just
Nope.
just violently just
He was standing closest.
He had the audacity to be wearing a hardway vest.
you
Bronson
brought
said, "Can you fly, Bobby?"
So he got his head. He just got his effing head caved in.
you brought democracy to him. Okay, so they are going to pile in and start. Two of them are going to try to push you into the hole. So this is going to be a contested strength check.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're raging,
Yep.
do you get advantage on that?
Yep.
All right, so it's going to counteract each other. So it'll just be one strength roll versus one strength roll.
Okay. 19.
So 19 beats a 17,
Yep. I throw him in the hole.
and the other one,
these other guys something to do.
yeah, the other one's going to push as well. Go ahead and roll another strength roll.
That's 22.
Oh, yeah, that's that'll prevent him from doing that as well. These other guys are going to fire on you with light crossbows.
My favorite weapon.
Right? You always said you want more light crossbows in these sessions.
You can't go wrong with light crossbows.
There we go. Okay, that's a 10. I'm sure that does not hit. And a 4, that does not hit. Boy, these guys are doing amazing.
Get him, Rosa.
And
They can't grapple you if they're holding a light crossbow with both hands.
and a 12. How about a 12? Is it 12?
12's not going to do it either.
Well, they are just doing great.
Just clack, clack, clack off into the bushes.
But they will drag away our friends here. And you see there's what looks like an orc approaches it looks like a full orc approaches you, but as this hulking figure gets closer, you can see that it's not an orc, it's just somebody wearing an orc mask underneath of a hood.
That is racist.
It's a bit racist, yeah. It's kind of a caricature of
oh my god.
of what somebody would think that an orc looks like. It's been a little while since people have seen orcs. And
got googly eyes.
And let's see here. They will.
His tusks are made of macaroni.
And they will rage and attack you as well. So that's a 10. Does a 10 hit?
Nope.
No.
No.
Oh my gosh. A 7?
Nope.
And then we'll also do a shove.
All right.
So that's a 22.
23.
Wow.
15 plus 8.
Just tanking a whole army all by yourself. Okay.
I'm gonna end the entire hard way.
Yeah, maybe. All right, that'll wrap us up here for this round. Let's see. Oh, homeboy up here will go ahead. Let's see, ping him. We'll use a firebolt. So let's
That
go
might
ahead
actually hit me.
and roll that. That's a 17.
Yeah, 17 will hit.
Okay. Let me just check the damage on firebolt. If anybody has that handy.
It's level dependent, I think, but it's 1d10.
Yeah, I believe it's... Yeah, it's just going to be 1d10.
I mean, if he's above level 5, it should be 2d10, and if he's above level, what is it, 8? 3d10? Or is it level 9?
I think it's like every 5 levels beyond first, so it would be like level 11 would be 3d10.
That's right. Yep. It's just going to be 9 points of fire damage.
All right.
And it's enough to also set the oil on fire that's around you.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
So now things are getting a little hairy. And that brings us to Gator and Rosa. Rosa, let's go to you first since you are above ground.
Now I've got this like really cool backlighting where you just see the silhouette of Bronson.
Let's see.
And a fake orc while you're at it. I had this already thought out. So, obviously I'm going to struggle a little bit.
Take your time. I'm trying to pull up a token here to show the fire.
Oh,
Do
that's
halflings have escape artist?
Oh, it's
I
so
do not
little.
have that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on.
But I was curious if like my mouth is being covered or anything like that, or
Yeah, so your hands are bound and your mouth is covered as well, which would make it impossible to do any spells with verbal or somatic components.
okay. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is it a hand that's actually covering? What am I being covered with?
Uh-huh.
Oh, a hand?
Yeah.
And I am gonna try and bite it.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what I need to roll for that, but
I think it's just 1 point of damage.
I guess it would be unarmed,
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
I mean the point is to get the hand off my mouth so that I could try and
I'll allow it.
fire off a spell.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see if you can. Your target number here is a 12.
And it's little halfling teeth too, so like that could take off a whole finger.
It's like
True.
Sharp puppy teeth.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was
Is it
thinking
just
the
a straight
same thing.
roll, or
Does he have?
Well, no, you can add your strength to it.
Okay.
Yeah, your mandible would definitely count as a strength.
Or
17 overall.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. And then
Okay.
go ahead and roll 1d6.
D6. All right.
Right, unarmed strike would be 1d6 plus strength. I forget.
I'm not familiar on the one-arm strikes.
If
you're
unarmed. Yeah, go ahead, Solomon.
Say if you're not trained like in unarmed, it's 1 point of damage plus or minus
strength.
your strength modifier.
Yeah,
Okay.
regular humanoids don't have exceptional teeth. They're just like our teeth.
So it's just 1 plus my strength.
Mm.
It doesn't take much force to break a finger, though. Like,
This is
apparently less than to break a finger, you have to exert less force than to bite through a carrot.
So yeah, it's a 3 then, if it's a strength, and then
That's
just the
pretty
1.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we will say
That's a solid bite.
that is enough to get them to release the grip over your mouth.
But I still
Even if
be
you just
able.
pop that knuckle bone, you know.
That's 1 action for the spell I was having in mind. So
You could use a bonus action, or really, that's the only thing you could do. To try to disengage would be an action.
and using the spell I had in mind is an action. That's a concentration.
How much of an action is banding Snuggle Cup specifically?
That would be a free action.
Oh, what, to snatch up Snuggle Cup?
No. To
Kind of just
To
like,
give a
like
command.
stick him on somebody.
Yep.
Oh, like he's grappled too, though, isn't he?
Yeah, but he can
Yes.
still bite too.
Well, we haven't taught him to bite.
Yeah, but I mean, the Hardway guy has probably got him restrained and has his hand over his face like a muzzle. I would think that's a pretty natural response.
Maybe his animal handling is higher than yours.
Oh, it could be.
Damn. Okay.
Train him.
I don't think
We'll
there's
get back.
anything else I can honestly do then, because everything I thought of requires an action.
I tell you what, I will give you the ability to try to break free. It'll be a contested strength check,
Okay.
and it'll be with disadvantage since 2 of them are holding you.
Okay, so that's roll 2 and take the lower number.
That's right.
Has Solomon gifted us any inspiration? Oh well.
Oh, it's
On
not bad
my
at all.
turn as a bonus action.
16.
Okay, well, we rolled a 1 on roll 20. So that'll be enough.
Rosa.
That'll be enough to break free,
Okay.
and then you still have your movement.
Oh,
Shoes off his finger.
I need to go get Snuggle Cup. So Snuggle Cup is being held. All I can do is move, though.
Yeah, just run.
Snuggle Cup.
Get in the hole.
At least I need to get away from. Speed is 25. I can't do these today. All right. Okay. Pick me up. Put me. I think it was there.
I think you got 5 more feet,
Okay.
but that puts you 5 feet closer to the hole. So
Yeah, let's not. All right. That's it for me.
and there's the red dragon.
Huh.
That'll bring us to Gator, deep inside the Lush cave, and we can go and hop over there.
I know, I'm conflicted because I have a plan, but I don't think it works logistically. I wanted to, this spell has a ridiculous range, but I don't think it's beneficial because I wouldn't let me get away with this one if I was the DM, is how I feel about it. I was going to use Hypnotic Pattern and just shoot it straight up, but then the way it works is it's a 30-foot cube. So I don't know. I don't even know how we'd work on that one. So I think I have to find a new plan.
Yeah, I'm not sure you guys are even aware that there was somebody up here, other than the sounds of Bronson crunching skulls.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've at least heard some splattering by now.
What you see is a lot of fire.
Did Bronson go to a Gallagher show?
The real question is, can Bronson see us at the bottom of the hole?
I can, if I go up to the hole.
Well, you're tall.
Yeah, but I'm still like 15 feet away from the hole right now.
No, he's definitely got obscurement against him. He doesn't. He would. I don't think he'd have line of sight based on where I remember him being.
Yeah.
So you said like there's like glowing berries, and we can basically, like, we don't need to rely on dark vision or artificial light or anything to see what's down here.
Correct. There is a dim light throughout the room, being emitted by these hanging vines of glowing berries.
Eat them. They're not made of radium.
That's the second thing you do. Well, so Zinth is like clearly out of it, but like should I? Oh God, I should probably check him out. I'm actually trained in medicine because before Rosa came along, I was like, somebody needs to know medicine.
Yeah, it's a
I
real.
should definitely reset the bone then, because I am not good at it.
It's a real gusher. Okay,
You probably press to digitate the bone back into place.
ooh.
Is that like when Obi-Wan Kenobi told Luke Skywalker to use the Force when he was doing the
Or like
eye surgery?
if you have mage hand or something like that, you just push down on it.
I know it was a bad joke. God. Well, no. What my concern was is he like in some critical condition where he's making death saving throws, or
I don't think it got down to that point. He took a bunch of damage, but he's taken massive damage, but I don't believe he was dying.
right? Is he in that pocket where he's like not at risk of dying? Do I have to worry about him, or can I use my action elsewhere?
Well, you can use your action to do a medicine check and find out.
I think at this point, with everything going to shit, Gator's gonna like have to snap into like a real focus mode here. And right now, what he can really do is check on his friend.
If you've
His
had
leg
any,
is obviously broken, but like, is it like I start, poking and prodding, doing what I got to do, and I'm gonna do a roll here.
if you've had any naval training and you haven't made up that whole background, then you probably at least have been given first aid and triage, courses. And
Hey
so,
man, look, I've set a
probably
few
credit.
shoulders and I've fixed a few fingers, but I rolled a 3, so I don't know if I'm helping this kid because I rolled a natural 1.
Ooh, that's marrow. Poke.
Yeah, you're just poking.
No, it's like Freddie got fingered when Harlan Williams breaks his leg on the skateboarding ramp, and then Rip Torn throws the skateboard and hits him in the leg, and Tom Green's licking the bone.
Oh, that was such a terrible movie.
That's the most disturbing movie I've ever seen.
It was amazing.
Zinthral, would you
seen
like
that
some
movie.
sausage? Zinthral, would you like some sausages?
No, that's Mustache. That's Ambrose
Yeah, he wants some sausage.
with the daddy and the sausage. But anyway, moving on.
So with your
Oh,
action, you have tried to diagnose the leg, and you're like, guys, I think it's broken.
You could probably pour a potion on it.
Can I pour a can of whoop ass on his broken leg?
I can't stop you from doing that.
I pour a can of whoop ass on his broken leg. Because I rolled a 1. I have to do something stupid.
Okay. I mean, that's not how medicine works, but
That's not how healing potions work either, dude.
It's disinfected now.
how many of those cans of whoop ass are left?
I think like 10.
I was going to say, if everybody was given 2, I haven't used any, so I have 1 left.
Well, there were 12. One was drank on the boat. One was drank later, so this was the third one, if memory serves correctly.
I think we gave Mick Foley one.
Yeah,
I'm
that
holding
sounds...
2
That
currently.
sounds right.
So I've still got my 2. Well, I don't know how irresponsible y'all have been with your whoop ass.
So, like, I go 1 for me, 1 for... Wait. Can this at least be the way we go? Because I'm down some hit points. Can I take a sip and get the effect of it and then pour the rest on my homie? Not healing him,
So
but
this-
healing myself.
This is just flavor at this point.
Yeah, why
No,
not?
but I need hit points back, so I actually need to drink the whoop ass.
Yeah. So what did we say that it heals? Let's jump back to that
I
item.
think it was like 4d6 or something like that. I don't know.
Right.
It
If
was-
it's a basic
was
low level
crazy.
potion, it's like 2d4 plus 2 or something.
That's it. 2d4
2d4
plus
plus
2.
two, yeah.
So we're gonna do half of that.
It's the equivalent of heal.
You get 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Then that rounds down to. Oh my god! Best roll of the night. 5 points back. I was down 6.
Sure.
Okay. That sure sounds like my turn. That was a full action.
Yes.
Accidentally break the bottle. And now you have glass shards in your hand.
No. What am I, Onita?
It's a
Can I
can.
just use? So can I just use like the rest of whatever like equivalent action I have left, like a move action or something? Like look around
Well-
and be like, what the hell is this place suddenly?
What do you do with the can?
I crush it on my head
And then what?
and I put it in my pocket.
Okay. Yeah.
You don't litter in the clearly lush forest.
It's my own personal compulsion. I can't stand litter.
Sure, you can move now.
Well, I'll just kind of like, what the hell is this place? I'll go over to this big, like, is it like a bunch of like tall sunflowers or something? Is it like a, because it looks like, it probably smells great down here, or it probably smells really like boggy.
Just an illusion by the beholder you guys are going to have to fight.
Oh,
Okay.
no! The
So
Marlboro picks me up in his mouth.
give me an investigation roll.
An investigation armor class. Oh, I have a 3 despite not being trained. Take that. Hang on now. Ooh, a 22.
Great.
I hope
Okay.
ooh,
So as you're looking at the yellow
probably a giant
flowers,
sundew.
which
Oh,
have
God, I'm dead.
it's a giant, oversized, beautiful yellow flower. As you're examining the center of it, you make out what surely has to be teeth,
Yeah.
and then the flower starts moving as you have startled it in some way. That brings us to Solomon.
Feed it Zinthral. Feed me,
Oh.
Seymour.
Well, yeah, because Gator was no help at all, and I'm just not sure what's going on. Like, what is my awareness of what's going on up above? You said there's fire. I can see fire.
Well, you hear Bronson yelling at somebody. There's fire up there. There were some crossbows being fired.
So I can hear combat above.
It's safe to assume that Bronson decided to engage.
Yep. All right. I will use my action to try to set this bone on Zinthral so that he doesn't end up hobbled for life.
Okay. What are you going to set it with?
You gotta let the beer do the work.
My bare hands. I'm gonna
Okay.
crack that bone back into place.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm so scared right now.
Are you going to stabilize it with some type of splint?
Oh, it looks like there's some roots or something down here. If I can break off a stick, I can tie it to his leg.
So you'd like to kind of dig through the vegetation to see if you can find like a stick or something to.
Yes, a couple sticks and some vines.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and give me a. It's going to be 2 rolls. The first roll is going to be an investigation check, and the second roll will be a medicine check.
Okay. So the first roll, investigation, is a 19.
Okay, so yes, you do manage to find some sticks or roots that will. Hey, this will set it just fine. You're very confident in that.
Set it and forget it.
What you don't recognize or what you don't notice is that you've also startled something that's moving around as one of the cactuses starts to move around as well. And there he is.
Does it stand up on one leg and then put one arm bent up and one arm bent down?
Oh no!
It does. Oh yeah.
10,000 needles, my friend.
Never wanted to be a blue mage more in my life.
Well, that's not good. Let's finish what I'm doing. Do I still have to make that medicine check?
Yeah, you have to try to set the leg and to splint it.
So on my second roll, I rolled a 19 for a 21 total.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you did a great job. You know, you have a future as a triage nurse if this whole anarchist thing doesn't work out.
That's the thing about anarchy. It always works out.
And I will, as a bonus action, I will yell up as loud as I can towards the hole and say, Bronson, you fight like the Fury. You don't give him an inch. Don't give him an inch. And I will give Bronson bardic inspiration. It works as long as he can hear me.
Yes.
Nice.
So, Bronson, you definitely hear Solomon shouting this as loudly as possible. In fact, there are a few entities in this room that hear this as well and are all disturbed by it.
Oh, that's not great. And with my movement, can I try to drag Zinthral close towards the center of this cluster thing?
Oh, yeah, you can move him wherever you like.
I can probably drag him like 5 or 10 feet. Oh, yeah. I just want to, let's see if we go this way. Drag it there. And then I'll go down this way and pull him over here. Ugh.
Is that a dandelion?
Oh, look at this guy. I cannot
Probably like a giant sundew, like I said. Oh, I see.
can
Then I start
neither.
looking around and I'm like, damn it!
Here's what we have awoken in the center of the room.
Buttercup, we found your friend.
Let's adopt it.
Yeah, there's no reason that we can't collect every lion.
Once we murder all of their parents.
Okay. That brings us back to the top of the order and back to the top of the what do we call this? A gorge?
Initiative. Yeah.
We called it a gorge. Okay.
Solomon, how's your handle plants?
I don't
we
have
know you're
handle
good at
plan.
handle animal, but how is handle plants?
You know what? I'm a little good at kind of everything, so
Got a
I
green thumb?
give it a shot.
Okay, let's see. Who needs to die? The one directly east of me needs to die first. So he's gonna get a 2x4 upside the head. That is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, and then he takes 19 points of damage.
So you drop him. Just
Yeah, all right.
El kabong.
I step into his square now that he's down. I don't want to be in the fire anymore.
Okay. Yeah, at the beginning of your turn, because of the fire, I want you to roll 1d6. You're going to take 1d6 fire damage at the beginning of your turn.
Let's see. Let me find a d6 here. 6. Sweet. Way to roll high there, jackass. All right. And then I'm going to attempt to murder the other one that also tried to push me. Get a 2x4 upside his head. That's a 21 to hit.
Which one?
The minion, not the orc.
The other one you're
guy.
diagonal to. Okay.
Yeah. And he's gonna take 15 points of damage.
What did you roll to hit?
It was a 21 to hit.
Yikes. Yeah, so you drop him as well.
Yeah. And then for my frenzy attack, I'm gonna look. I'm a eyeball this orc in front of me for a second, and then just swing for the fences.
Okay.
And that is a 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
He takes a grand total of 18 points of damage.
Wow. You're putting in some work.
This is 2x4, man. I needed guaranteed damage rather than, great sword potential.
Yeah. Yes. So there you go. And then, are you going?
I see Rosa has made it away from the group as well too. So that makes me happy.
Sure.
So yeah, that's the. I think that's all I can do on my turn. Outside of already took my bonus action, still raging, and yep, that's it. I just want to not be on fire anymore.
Alrighty. So now it's the.
So that one to the northwest of me is dead as well.
Yeah, he gone.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure that I didn't leave a combatant able to throw me in a hole.
Okay, so now this Hardway member is going to pursue Rosa and try to restrain Rosa. So Rosa, give me a strength roll.
Okay. 11.
So you're going to be detained again, and then he's going to drag you back this way a little bit. And reinforcements are going to pile in here.
They're going to try.
They are going to try. Let me see what we've got here. Okay.
Does it
All
make
right.
a loud noise when I hit my vape?
No.
Can you guys hear that? Okay,
Nope.
cool.
Not loud, no.
I'm just worried that it's like,
So this guy approaches and starts singing war tune, like just war anthems here, old Hardway fighting songs, insulting you in the process, Bronson, and he's going to use vicious mockery on you. And I need to make sure I get this right here. I don't, Solomon, you can tell me. Oh, here we go. You have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or else take 2d4 damage. Okay. So give me a wisdom saving throw.
16?
Yep, that's enough. Hold on. Yep, that's enough to resist.
Hooray!
Then
I just slowly turn my head at him.
Then he will use a healing word spell on his half-orc friend.
How's the half orc looking?
He looks great.
Oh, okay. So he's like me. He's got just an absolute shitstorm of hit points.
Yeah, he's a unit. Okay, so of the 18 damage that you dealt to him, he's going to heal back some of that damage.
Okay.
Oh, no.
And
he's going to get rid of all the cannon fodder here.
and then they're going to attempt to push you into the fire again.
Yep.
So
Can I step out of the way?
if you'd like to use dodge instead of using your rage buff, you can.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta remember that I have all those moves too. Let's see. I got the choke. I got the Hulk up. I gotta remember what Hulk up does, because that might make it a little bit easier here today too. Let me
So-
take a look. Special techniques.
This-
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
This guy will use a shove and rolls a
I got 17.
20.
Oh no.
So you're going to be
There's
shoved
fire again.
into the fire, into the oil, and give me a dexterity throw to see if you fall into the grease.
15. Oh, with advantage. Let's see. 20.
What's the advantage from?
So I have advantage on dex saves against effects that I can see while I'm not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep.
So you keep your footing. However, you are standing in flaming oil.
Mhm.
Not a good time, right? So you are catching fire now from the oil.
I can only imagine that now I look even more terrifying because now I'm just a raging orc in the middle of a blaze, just screaming back out at the opponents. Just
Yep. So our two thugs on the right here are going to fire off a couple crossbow shots. The first one is a 13.
Nope.
No. And the other one is a 7.
Nope.
And our lady friend will approach as well.
Uh-oh. This is the only one that I should be worried about. But I'm going to club her in the head next round, so it'll be fine.
And this big bastard is going to start attacking you as well. Okay.
Yeah, he could probably swing on me.
So this is a 20.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay.
What's he hit me with?
A great axe.
Oh boy.
So that'll be 15 slashing damage.
All right.
Second attack. That's an 11.
Nope.
And third attack. As he's raging, that's a 17.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. So that'll be 8 slashing damage.
All right.
And then, oh, I forgot to fire a crossbow with our lady friend here. So she will crack off a bolt. It's a 14.
Yep, 14 will hit.
It does. Okay.
That's your magic number.
That's a 1d8 plus 1. That's 6 points of piercing damage.
All right. Not looking great, but also not really that phased by it.
And then the guy, which you can presume is the leader, he's wearing a chainmail skull cap with sunglasses and has a unfortunately dyed beard. Starts to approach now that the tide is turning a little bit.
Is he all about freaks and peaks?
Yeah, you bet your ass he is. Okay, that brings us back to Rosa.
All right. Is it kind of the same thing as before? Hanging on to me, got a hand over my mouth?
Nope, this time he's learned his lesson. Now has some type of material covering. Well, has you grappled, but does not have your mouth covered.
Bite his dick.
The old
played his
dick.
Well, I guess I could throw a command spell out there then. It's an action. Yep, that's exactly it. That's what I wanted to do last time, but I didn't realize it was a whole action, so... let's see.
Now,
So yeah.
does it? If it has a somatic component, you cannot use it.
Nope, it's just a verbal.
Okay.
Yep.
So he has to make a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. Has no effect if target is undead, doesn't understand your language, or your command is directly harmful to it.
And what's the target DC?
13.
13?
Yeah.
All right, I'll roll it on screen here. Oh, classic.
Boop.
All right, so what is the command?
Drop.
Drop.
It's a one-word command.
Okay. So he drops to the ground and releases you,
Okay.
and he falls prone. Now you still have a movement.
Want to get away from the hole. I don't really want to be near the fire.
Is ragdoll one word?
All right.
Prone.
No matter what
That's a good one,
sticky
too.
situation we're in, we're all better off together.
Oh yeah. Snuggie is has been removed. I forgot to slide them out of here.
Oh. Want Snuggle Cup back.
Oh, we're gonna get him back.
Give me 4 turns.
Carefully worded.
Will you survive that?
Actually, I'll go over here. That was... Yeah, it's 25 feet. Okay. I think that's all I can do. So,
All right, that brings us back to Gator.
So I.
So
Ooh.
we'll go back to the bottom of the gorge here because our monsters haven't taken an action here. As the dandelion wakes up, it casts its ability. Oh, here it is, seed dispersal. So the tail, which is a, what do you call those things that a dandelion has? You make a wish on.
Dandelion. Yeah, this is dandelion.
Yeah, so the little seeds, the wispy seeds. So it releases a cloud of dandelion seeds
Oh no.
in a 15-foot cone, which will connect with all 3 of you.
You had to move over here.
Okay, so officially it's known as a Cipsella. Is the parachute-like structure.
You know, that was right on the tip of my tongue. I was going to
Yeah,
say
come on,
that, and then I
Saucey.
didn't.
Yeah. Sips.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, all 3 of you.
No. God, that's a good one, DC.
Got a big ol' 7.
Oh, come on, don't do that. Hang on, because I'm gonna get a 14.
That's a pass. So
Okay.
Solomon, you're going to take, well, I got to roll here. It's 4d6 damage, plus you're going to fall asleep.
Oh,
Oh, come on now.
I'm gonna have to
That's
cope
where
with
we
him or
are.
something.
Oh, how do I... Oh, we want to roll.
This is the worst level of Plants vs. Zombies.
So what do we got? Where's the 4th dice? I can't see the...
It's down at the bottom.
Oh, it's
under,
behind. It's behind
under
Pete.
Ceris. Yeah.
Let's see. What is it? It's a 1, right?
Hold on.
God. Oh, I can't see it.
I can't tell. Hold on. It was a total of 15. So
15.
you have 5, 3, 1, and 6.
So Solomon, you're going to take 15 poison damage, and Gator, you're going to take half of that. So you're going to take 7 points of poison damage. Solomon, you're going to fall asleep next to Zinthral, who's also unconscious.
well,
Gator
wake
just
me up,
acted.
Gator. Wake me up, Gator.
Oh boy.
Everybody just fake a nap.
And these little cactus guys, they're running like they're on fire. You know, they are all over the place.
They're charging their needle lasers.
Sorry, with all this coming up, I'm looking at my spells real quick. Like, holy crap, dude. I was like, okay, maybe I'll do like an Arcana check and try to figure out what this thing is. Nope, don't have time. Crap. Okay, yeah, no. So I guess I wipe my face, and I go, and I look over. Like it clearly, Solomon got the worst of it, and he's like visibly sleeping.
Oh yeah, he's his legs are
But it's not like a
kicking, and
stupor where-
he's talking in his sleep. He's
Yeah, no, as long as he's not just like staring in a stupor, and I might have to like figure it out. But I go, and I reach over and I cuff him as hard as I can. Well, I'm probably gonna have to stand over Zinth, and I don't know if it's gonna let me stack on top of him or will it be weird about it.
Are you just gonna teabag Zinth while you're waking up Solomon? That's
Yeah,
okay.
why
Okay.
not? As long as it's a free action. Is it a free action, DM?
Is it a free action to wake him up? No, that's going to be your action.
No. The teabag.
You can stand over Zinthral as your.
But Solomon is shorter than me, so I would have to squat to otherwise I'm punching down, and we don't do that.
I mean, you could kneel on his body. It's all the same.
Oh god, but does that put me does that count as prone? Well, anyway, and the point of all this is I do want to shock my friend awake.
Okay. Yes, you can use your action to wake him back up.
All right, you got to be present. Slap.
Oh, I'm present, ma'am. Oh wait, no, sorry.
That brings us to is that your turn?
I would like to use a bonus action to cast Expeditious Retreat because I might as well
Okay.
be able to do that.
Alrighty. So where does that take you?
I'm gonna just I guess hop, skip, and jump just across from. Yeah. I don't know if they're necessarily interested in Zinth. He's already incapacitated. We need to have tactical bacticles. I got my back to Solomon right now, and I guess that'll end my turn because that was my bonus action and an action.
That brings us to Solomon.
Do I have any energy for an Arcana check? Have I even heard of this thing before or any of these things? What the hell's going on here?
Sure, you can do an Arcana check.
Hooray! That's something I'm good at. A whole big +6, and that's a 13.
No, you.
No, yeah.
You can deduce that this is a hybrid between a plant and a cat, but you've never heard of such a thing before, and it's a bit of a mystery.
This is new to me, even as a DM. I don't even know what this is. All right, and my turn.
Solomon, you're up next.
Yeah, just shaking out of the stupor all of a sudden. Yeah, this is really bad. Really, really bad. I'm gonna shift over here between Zinth and the dandelion. Say, you need to back up. And my voice booms outward. I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave at 3rd level.
Oh.
Okie dokie.
R.I.P. Zinth.
The Thunder Wave will hit everything within a radius, yes?
It's a it is a 15-foot cube in front of me.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
It's just in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a Fusruda.
So in this positioning, it'll only hit the dandelion, but that's the only thing I super care about hitting it.
Well, 15 feet would hit the cactars as well.
Oh, it's a cube.
Yeah, so it's a 3x3 right in front of him.
Yeah.
Oh, so it only goes 7.5 feet to the left or to the right. Okay, fair enough.
It's like...
Well, no,
that's a
15
Yeah, I
feet
guess
would be 3 cubes. Okay, I got you. Yeah, okay, so it'll affect the dandelion only. Gotcha.
Yeah, so DC 14 Constitution, I think.
Guys, why are we helping the DM? Same team. It hits all of them.
Yeah, but they haven't like acted aggressively yet. They seem
They
to be,
haven't, correct. Okay, yeah, you gotta...
they just happen to be running around. The dandelion's the only thing that's been threatening to you guys.
Well,
the
the
cactuars
dandelion,
are just freaking out.
the dandelion has only acted startled, as have the cactars, right?
And so am I, because it nearly killed me.
Yep. Okay, so it's a DC 14 con save. I'll roll it on the screen.
Ooh,
18.
Damage roll. 18. Okay, so it's
Well,
half damage.
20. It's
and
a dirty
not pushed. But I did roll really good damage. 25 halved.
So 12.
Yeah.
And
So 12 damage.
does it push back the target?
Only if it fails its save.
Okay. Well, now you fully have its attention, as well as the offshoot of it, which appears to be like a young cat. However, you can see that their tails are all kind of connected to the same root.
All right, Gator. It's up to us at this point. It's time. It's time for you to buck up. And I am going to use my Mantle of Inspiration on Gator. Gator, you get 8 temporary hit points.
Oh.
You're also gonna get. Let me click back over to my features. Mantle of Inspiration. Yeah, you can also use your reaction to move up to your speed right now.
Very nice.
And you do not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Oh, that's pretty killer. Yeah, let me see if there's any. 1, 2. I don't know if there's I don't want to necessarily get in front of you if you might cast another one of those spells. So I guess I'll keep being a streak and just pop over here and once again just maintain position with Zinthral between us.
Okay.
Operation Human Shield is go.
But his leg is set, and it looks really nice.
Well, I poured beer on it. It's fine.
Everybody's going to want to sign that cast. It's going to be... it'll be something else. You'll have a great laugh about this on another day. But
I'm gonna sign it Millpool.
That brings
And
us...
I'll just yell up at the end of my turn towards the top of the hill. Bronson, we need some help down here.
There you go. Bronson, you hear this clearly as things are devolving, and on your turn you are on fire, so give me a 2d10 roll.
Jesus.
Damn.
You're in a grease fire.
Okay.
Those suck.
2d10. Oh, that's not so bad. 7 total.
Okay, so you're going to take 7 fire damage.
All right. God. It's my turn now?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. So I've heard, fight! Oh, help us! Jesus. Okay.
Solomon and I are Cheech and Chong down in the pit.
Give me a second. I'm ruler in it. Let's see. Yeah, I could do that. All right. I'm going to run over to Rosa. This is not what I wanted to do, but I'm gonna snatch her up, and then I'm going to hop down in the hole.
Okay. Well, give me an athletics check.
Yep. That I'm pretty good at. Oh, that's not so bad. That is an 18.
Okay, yeah, so you successfully snatch her up while you're still on fire. Rosa...
I mean, I'm out of the fire. I'm not continually burning. I'm trying to try and put it out as I'm running.
Yeah, you were standing in a grease fire, so you are actively on fire.
All right.
At least your lower half is. Which looks really cool, right? Running around on fire, covered in blood, snatching up tiny Rosa, and then just jumping into the Sparta pit here. Very heroic, but also extremely dangerous.
Yep.
And Rosa,
Although me being on fire is going to come in real handy in about 2 seconds. Oh.
Rosa,
plants.
does Rosa try to resist, or are you on board with being picked up by Bronson, who's on fire?
A snuggle cup, and yeah, he's on fire, and it's a grease fire. And I have no way to extinguish him.
I'll just take off my pants. Well, I'm not worried about it.
And Hans.
So does Rosa go with Bronson, or no?
Yeah, I'll go with.
Okay. So you both drop.
Just with how bad everything is getting up here, and then how bad it sounds like everything is down there. I don't know. It seemed like it was the better play.
Okay. Well, Bronson, you're going to take some fall damage here, right? There are vines on the way down. You can attempt to grab onto these vines. So I think that would be maybe an athletics check to see if you can grab on. And Rosa, you're going to have to roll athletics.
Oh, yeah.
To see if you can remain clung onto Bronson.
I am. I've got her like tucked like a Heisman pose.
Okay, so
Great.
The other hand, I rolled a 27 on my athletics check to get down here. So
you're gonna grab it one-handed. You're gonna grab the vines one-handed. Okay, so you're gonna roll with disadvantage.
All right, 27.
You rolled 27 twice.
Oh wait, hold on. Here, athletics. Okay, excuse me, 20.
20. Okay.
Dirty 20.
And okay, sure. So you are able to slow your descent enough to hit the ground. You're going to take 1d6 damage instead of 5d6 damage.
That sounds fair. All right. Cool. I'm good.
He gets down there. He's like, "Oh, I broke my toe! Ow, my toe!" And meanwhile, Zinth in his leg.
Rosa, you're freaking out, right? Because you're not built athletically. You're not athletically inclined. Also, there are animated plants all around this room, which is really pretty, by the way, with all these glowberries hanging from the ceiling. But it's a very surreal situation. You see that Zinthral is corpsing on the ground. Solomon is standing in the face of a flower lion, and Gator is kind of leading from behind here.
Where are we now?
Oh yeah, let's drop you on the map. Ta-da! Bronson and Rosa. There you are. All right, that brings us to the monsters. Do I have this monster on the right layer? Yeah, okay. So Solomon, as you have targeted the dandelion and attacked it with thunder, it is going to attack you. This will be a claw attack.
Oh, Dad, defending Zinthral.
21.
Oh, yeah, that is.
And
Just barely.
It'll be 10 slashing damage.
Ooh.
And then it'll use a bite attack as well. That's a 22.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits.
And that'll be 13 piercing damage.
Jesus.
I'm down.
So Zinthral is down, Solomon is down. That brings these other cactus guys just keep running around like crazy. There's no pattern to the way they're running. They're just startled and freaking out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure as long as we don't hit them, then we'll be okay.
And that brings us next in the order would be Gator or Rosa. You can decide who goes first.
I'll go first, Gator.
Oh, geez, I was gonna ask if you had a plan because I'm
Mass
like over
healing
here.
word.
Boy, oh boy. Well, okay. Hey, hang on. I'm clicking wildly, trying to come up with a plan here.
I mean, I can
cactus
go
are
if you want.
Bronson's here. You can hide behind him.
No, Gator is in serious mode right now. He's actually trying to be effective. It's the player is at a loss here is the problem. So this is a brightly lit area. I'm gonna stop and look around. Like, is there an opening somewhere we could retreat away from this thing?
Okay, give me an investigation roll.
Investigation coming up. Come on, eyeballs and fingers. Mostly eyeballs. 8.
An 8?
8.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you do notice there is a tunnel that leads off in this direction. And at seeing that tunnel, you completely hyper focus on just that exit, disregarding everything else in the room.
Oh, geez. Oh, man. Bronson! Thud! Bronson! Oh, man, we're in trouble here, dude. Zinth, don't ask. Solomon, he's going night-night. Tunnel, I point, like rapidly. And, I guess, oh, boy. Yeah, I guess I am. Get closer to Bronson. Bronson! I'm scared. Bronson, I led the pack. Are you happy?
Now, Gator, you can hold your action, or you can let Rosa go first. You don't have to move right away.
I know. I think I need to let Rosa go first. I'm sorry.
I was just consulting spells I have, so.
Something might open up. So as long as I bought time for you to look at your spells, because my spells right now are kind of. I do illusions. Plants fuck off illusions.
Say, I assume everybody is probably hurt in one way or another, right?
Oh man, yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to like use firebolt down here just yet because I don't know what the conditions are like if we might just engulf the whole place in flame.
Bronson has greasy pants, so I don't know, man.
Yeah, he always has greasy pants. Oh, they're on fire this time.
Liar, pants on fire. All
Plants
right.
for hire.
I'm just trying to figure out which spell. Probably not the one that has a casting time of 10 minutes. Probably want the one that has the bonus action. Okay.
Keep in mind, you still have the cans of whoop ass.
I do.
That can be massaged into Solomon's mouth. I'll allow that.
I know what I'm doing then.
It won't set legs, but it'll fix, dandelion puncture wounds.
Yeah. You can also
I
pour
will
it.
go after all.
You can also pour it on Bronson's flaming boots.
I squat over Zinth once again. I may or may not teabag him. That's up to the DM's discretion. I don't want to overreach.
Like you can only
I do-
operate with the
Session.
body underneath you.
It's the only way I can do it. Listen, this is how I learned medicine in the Navy. In the Navy.
Facts.
And then I pour the can of whoop ass down his throat, and I just kind of poke at his Adam's apple, hoping it works.
There you go. Yeah, go ahead and roll to heal. What is it? 2d4 plus 2?
You have now successfully waterboarded Solomon.
Oh, no. I type it, and then I wait for it to appear. 5.
There you go.
Take it.
That's enough to get you up, at least. Damn.
That's 5 more than death saves.
You know what the worst part is? I appreciate you giving me the temporary hit points. And I have false life, and I was like, maybe I could slap it on him. Nope, cell phone life.
So, Solomon, that'll bring you back up to 5 hit points.
Bam. I'm up.
And
And
that sounded like an action to me. If I was a DM, that sounded like an action. But
well, drinking a potion would not be an action. Feeding it to someone else,
yeah,
I would say, does.
administering is definitely. It's like using an object. It
Yes.
is using an object.
Yes.
That's it for me. I could dash as a bonus action with my spell that I'm still concentrating on, but I'll remain squatted over Zinth and protect him.
All right,
With
Rosa,
my
you're
balls.
up next.
All right. So this dandelion in the middle, what's it kind of doing right now?
So it has snapped at Solomon, but it has since diverted its attention away to the flaming half-orc, which is just dropped inside its den.
And does it appear that can it move anywhere, or is it kind of moored to that spot?
Like I said, its tail is attached to the stalk in the center of the room.
Okay. But that stalk pretty much is... It holds it then, if that makes sense. Like, it's not going to just, like, break away from it.
Roll nature.
Alright. Let me pull that up over here. Nature. Ooh.
Use your thing that gives you proficiency.
Ah,
Nah, that's a 3.
use it.
No!
So
I
you,
don't...
so you are stumped. So you decline to use your knowledge of ages, and so you can't really. There's too much going on in the center of the room to be able to tell in that mess of vegetation exactly what is going on. But everything seems to be centered in the middle of the room, except for these cactars, which are running around like crazy.
I could try another command just to get it to quit snapping. I like this one. Okay, so I'll do an action and then do a bonus action here. I'll try a command spell on the dandelion.
Okay.
Has to make a wisdom saving throw. I don't know if it doesn't understand my language, then it's not going to go. Or it'll have no effect.
You can't tell, based on the nature check, what language, if any, it speaks.
Okay, well, I'll try it anyway. It probably doesn't speak English, but for the try. Ooh, how about, I like this suggestion. Can it grovel? It says it'll fall prone and end its turn.
Okay, I understand. And it's a DC 14.
Yes, because I think my amulet actually figures into that number. I didn't count that last time, so yeah, it's a 14.
Yeah. So unfortunately, because it is a plant and does not speak a language, it does not respond to the command.
Of course. So then for the bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and do a mass healing word.
Hooray!
How
Yeah,
long does that's just one bonus action?
Yeah, one bonus action, range is 60 feet, verbal, it's instantaneous. Up to 6 creatures of my choice that I can see within range, which is everybody, I think, regains 1d4 plus my spellcasting ability or modifier. So it'll be 1d4 plus 5. You want me just to roll it once or roll it for everybody?
No, just roll once. Everybody's going to get the same amount.
Okay. There's a 1d4. Right. Let's see if I can roll high enough. That'll be 8.
Nice.
So
That puts me back to full.
everybody heals up to 8.
Exactly to full.
Gets me in double digits.
That's it for me.
Solomon, you're up next.
Oh, laying on the ground here. It's not looking good.
So you are prone, right? So your movement speed is going to be halved.
Disengage from this thing, man.
Yeah. But if I go away, he's just gonna take on helpless Zinthral all on his own.
It'll also engage in attack of opportunity.
Well, that's why I said disengage.
Yeah. Oh, with your action, you can disengage to avoid that attack. Yeah.
Yeah, don't get yourself pinned.
Good call. Good call.
You know, what's the point in it all? If you don't stand your ground when you have to. And I'll push myself up onto my feet like scrawny Captain America. Say, to hell with it all. And I'll third level thunder wave him again.
Oh boy. Okay. So remind me again. This is a wisdom Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Versus a DC
14.
14. Okay. Well, let's roll on screen here. That's a 3.
All right, so he takes the full 13 damage and gets pushed away from me 10 feet.
Okay, so
does that snap his root system?
So it
Did
pushes.
I pluck him?
It does push him away 5 feet, but because he is tethered to the center of the room, it'll snap back. He'll take additional bludgeoning damage as well. So go ahead and roll me a d6.
4.
So we'll do 4 plus 3 damage. We'll add 7 more damage on that.
All right. I hold
but
my ground.
It still appears to be in fighting shape.
Mm-hmm. Its tendrils are exposed. Go for the root, the base, the stock, whatever.
Bronson, you're up next.
I see Solomon like trying to like go blow for blow with this thing, and I am just like fully dialed in and just going to smash the ever living shit out of this thing.
Okay.
I did still have a bonus action, so I'm just gonna pop a potion real quick. The whoop ass.
Yep. Apologies. Yep. Go ahead and roll that up.
25.
First thing, Solomon, how many hit points do you heal up?
Ooh, double 4s. I get 10.
There you go. And then a 25.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll hit.
15 points of damage.
Okay. 15 points of slashing damage? Or is this with the...
This is bludgeoning at this point.
Bludgeoning, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Oh, he left his greatsword.
Yep. coming at him with another one. That's a 25 to hit again.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And that is 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right,
How's he looking?
He's looking in pretty bad shape now.
All right, one more coming at him. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit as well.
That one's only 15 damage.
And
Bronson just rushes in and just 3 just huge overhand blows, just pow, 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 right on this thing.
Bronson, that's not how we uproot weeds.
And
It's how we do it today, Gator.
So describe what happens to it.
I mean, have you ever just like stomped on a dandelion? It's just like, it's sort of like just, you know, ragged looking, the leaves are all wrong, and then like the flowers snapped off at the neck, you know.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the large dandelion does drop, is stomped out and loses all of its vitality in that moment. However, the small one is still there and is still very much active. So now you just have this plant lion cub here, and it looks at you, Bronson, and looks at the larger one, and then it yawns. And then you start to feel the vegetation around you start to move, and it all grows as vegetation starts to wildly grow from the center of the room and spread. And then you start to see additional buds start to pop up out of that vegetation.
I'm playing whack-a-mole if we're out of initiative.
We are still in initiative.
Okay.
And, well, I don't have a token, but that's fine. So you're starting to see these other buds start to pop up. And you also see that there are a couple more of these cactar that are stirred awake by this. Here's one. And there's one over here. They're all really excited about this. In fact, they start to grow in size a little bit as well.
Oh, man.
Then the small one does not attack, just does that yawn ability, which causes all the vegetation to grow larger. And that brings us to Gator and Rosa. Gator, you are currently straddling Zinthral, who is bleeding out from the shin bone.
He's still pouring blood? I thought
No. He got healed just like everybody else.
Oh, he would have caught a heal, yeah, I guess. No, 'cause I was just gonna be cheeky about pouring beer on it. It always works, trust me. Plants, plants are like an illusionist's like worst enemy.
Yeah, it's hard to disbelieve when you don't have a mind.
Yeah, and it's hard to say if they actually really see or if they're using some sort of like sense. I could firebolt, but I don't want everybody to catch on fire eventually.
Is there a reason we're not just like taking off at this point?
Someone's got to carry Zinth.
I mean, we
I'll
got.
get him.
I was gonna say we got Bronson.
That's a good point. Well, as long as Bronson's down here, and pretty close, I guess I'll stand up, but I'll like kind of tiptoe cautiously past these cactar dudes. Like, hi, hey, how you doing? So, I guess I'll just take my first 30 feet, and then I'll dash once I feel safe. I don't know if like let me know if I'm gonna get attacked at any point. But so I'll go from 10. 20 and 30 towards this tunnel, and then once I feel like I'm free and safe from the weird plant monsters, I'll take my additional 10-foot dash and just go to here. And what do I see? If anything, like, I mean, I don't necessarily have a light source, but it's like luminescent down here, so I'm assuming.
There is a gap with running water underneath of it.
Look where I stopped. That's not incredibly close, but that's too close.
Yeah, it's another 20 feet drop or so into this underground river. On the other side of this river, a full 15 feet away, is a ledge where there are more of these yellow flowers, and deep in the back you can see there is a treasure chest.
Uh-oh.
Shiny.
Shiny.
Fireball that sucker, man.
But
Just go ahead and preemptively set that stuff on fire.
But then there's the crossing of the gap. I have a jump spell, but then that still requires me to effectively jump.
Yeah, but we don't all have to cross the gap. All you got to do is just start lobbing fireballs at all the plant life over there, and then we'll go get the treasure.
Yeah, but what? I don't know, like, what kind of treasure chest it is. Like, what if we don't want to, like, destroy the treasure?
Yeah, but okay, if it burns, then it wasn't worth looting anyway.
Scrolls are always worth looting, and they do burn, so we have to be careful here. But anyway, so guys, I don't know if we want to be in here. There's something interesting over there, but is it worth it? But yeah, don't just come running. There's a big old hole over here. Like, don't run. I can't fathom. I don't want to start some shit right now, so I'm just gonna end my turn.
So out of character, are we sort of in a ticking clock scenario?
Based on what?
Based off of plant growth and buds growing and everything like that. Does it seem like we need to remove ourselves from this immediate situation?
Well, you can't ascertain that just based on the few seconds since the vegetation started growing. Rosa is up next, and Rosa, give me a perception check.
Upper deafening check. Sorry.
Perception.
To the underworld.
I need to get a different die. 4.
Yeah, so you see vegetation and beautiful glowberries and these beautiful yellow flowers, but nothing else of note.
So no way to really climb out of there or anything like that.
Well, now that you mention it, there are 2 routes. There is to the east, to the west side of the room. There is a ramp. It looks like a ledge that goes up the side of the room over here. However, there doesn't appear to be any type of entrance or crack in the wall. And then over on the other side of the room, you see that there is a ledge up high, and there does appear to be an opening in the wall behind that.
Okay. I did check my gear. I do, unless it got taken or anything like that, I do have an explorer's pack, so that'll have some rope in it.
Okay.
Figuring out how to get it up there, I have no idea.
Well, you can deduce that you could go up the ramp on the left side and traverse the wall to the other side. However, that's 30 feet or so to traverse that.
Okay.
To climb the wall straight up is about 15 feet. So that would be this wall right here.
How tall are you, Bronson?
Almost 7 feet.
7'10". I mean, it's 50 feet of rope, but How tall are you, Gator?
6 foot.
So I should probably indicate to the group that I may have found a way out. Although getting over, it just kind of depends if we want to try that way or if we want to try to stack each other and, you know, go up this wall.
I could probably throw most of you up there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't throw Zenth.
He won't feel
With the
I
dash,
just reset that. Like, don't mess up my splint.
is it what's the word, orthogonally, or however, is it in a straight line like this, or is it going to be, can I do it at a diagonal?
You can go diagonal.
Will I provoke attacks of opportunity from these little guys?
There's only one way to find out.
This is true.
Great. I don't want to run across there. Let's see. I can't draw lines today. I'll go directly over the middle. That might be problematic. That's not quite the straight line. All right, sorry. We'll go here. All right. That's as far as I can go, because technically that wasn't a true diagonal. How's everybody doing healing wise?
Not great.
I'm doing okay now.
Okay.
I'm full.
So Bronson's the one that needs the healing then. Give me just a second. Healing. Oh, that's a bonus action, so yeah, I could use that one. Use a healing word.
Hooray!
Although, actually, I will cast that at a second level. So that'll give him an additional 1d4. So it'll be, if I understand right, that could be 2d4 then.
Yeah.
For him. Looks minus
Plus your spellcasting modifier.
Oh, heck yes. It's hard to grab d4s out of this thing. All right. 7, 12.
Hooray! Now I'm looking better off.
All right.
Not anywhere close to topped up, but way better off.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. That's it for me.
Like he could stomp another dandelion.
Yeah, and I'm about to.
Focus on getting out of here.
Yeah, no, I plan on it, but I'm also going to put down this little thing that keeps growing stuff.
Okay, Solomon, you're up next. And at this point, you see that Zinthral has regained consciousness, although appears disoriented.
He might still be shock syndrome.
Sleep spell.
It's all right. It's all right, Sin. You sit tight. We're not gonna let anything happen to you. So far, the cactus have remained non-hostile.
Correct.
Hey, cactus. You seem to be running around excited. Do you understand the common tongue?
There is no response. They're still running around.
Fantastic. All right, Sin. Can I just use my whole action? Stop the freaky plant monster from continuing to grow things this bad. Whatever I have to do, even though I'm half his size, to help Zinthral towards the ledge indicated.
Okay, well, let's say you can carry him about 10 feet towards that ledge. So, directly below where Rosa is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's
is what the fireman's carry is for.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
More
but
like the
in that
fireman's
case,
drag.
Fireman's scary. Yeah, it's like his face is just dragging the ground behind him.
I've got like one of his arms over each of my shoulders, and I'm just pulling him.
I want to remind you all that Wee Man body slammed Sami Zayn at WrestleMania.
I want to remind you that wrestling is choreographed.
Shut up! It's real to me, damn it!
All right, that brings us back to the top of the order. Bronson,
Smash.
so you were still in a fit of rage.
Smash the baby.
No.
Okay.
No smash baby.
Yeah, go ahead.
Smash whatever looks like it's growing these plants around us.
Sure.
All right.
So go ahead and take a swipe at the baby
That
dandelion.
would be a natural 20.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
24 points of damage.
Okay, I can't describe what this looks like because it breaks my heart, but you've done exactly what you wanted to do, and I hope you're proud of yourself.
Yeah, so I'm gonna bring down the Great Club, and then it's gonna make all the little wispy little dandelion seeds just scatter. It's just boom, turn this thing into dust, basically.
Well,
Proofed it.
you
Make a
wouldn't
wish.
want to do that, but because this is a juvenile, it hasn't budded those wispy things just yet.
Oh yeah, gotcha. Because of the sleep and the damage and everything.
Yeah. If it had, that would be a very bad thing. But you do smash down this dandelion cub. But there are others growing around you, as you see. There are 3 more which are popping up.
Okay.
And let's.
I'm gonna ask the party out of character here. Do you guys want me to start playing whack-a-mole to start like getting us some giving us extra time to either go get that chest or just like I'm of the persuasion of just getting the hell out of here.
Bronson, uproot the weed.
Yeah. All right. So
How about no?
I'm at full health and I'm in favor of not being in combat.
yeah, let's get out of here.
It keeps growing things. There's not going to be anywhere for us to
Yeah.
run.
Okay. So can I get a nature check or something like that to try
Sure.
and figure out how I can stop this?
Sure.
All right. That is a 15.
As you have never encountered anything like this before, you don't know for sure exactly how to stop this from growing and spreading. However, you do notice that the tails of these are all connected to the same center of the room. There
Okay.
are multiple offshoots from the same
All right. In that
source
case,
in the middle.
I'm gonna pull out my dagger, and I'm gonna start severing
Oh my god.
the central stems, stuff like that.
Sure. Okay.
So I'm just digging around doing Better Homes and Gardens shit.
So that's going to take a little bit of time. These things are a little more fibrous than you would expect. They're not completely hollow as they are
I am rage
umbilicals.
gardening.
And your rage is getting close to wearing off at this point,
Mhm.
right? It lasts a full minute, I believe.
Yeah, I think I got like 2 more rounds, maybe.
So your desire for blood, death, and murder is subsiding. And that'll bring us. that'll-
plants.
That'll bring us to Gator, who is, may have soiled his shorts at the ledge of this underwater river. Gator, what do you do? Gator?
Sorry, I'm back. I was sorry. Gosh, well, I can't do anything over here. What's going on? I shout and start to creep back this way. I'll take my 10-foot dash.
Okay, there you go.
Bonsai.
Bonus action.
Bronson's murdering babies.
Find something
They're
that-
not even animals, they're plants. You cannot hold this over me.
Is a weed that tried to kill me.
Plants are
And he
not
killed that
people.
one.
I have
Bronson
saved no
got-
less than this entire party tonight. I will not be spoken to this way.
Bronson, gardening is that mind your age.
What I'm saying is, what's the harm of just leaving them behind?
That's fine. I just don't
Go-
want to get
go.
ambushed by a bunch of fully growing lions.
That are in the hole.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're in the hole. You can throw some hardway guys in there.
that's great. Let's go.
I'll
all
make a
for-
trade-off.
If we have a plan, let's do it. But I'm gonna. In the meantime, I'm trying to keep more dandelions from growing.
I heard the word go, so
still
I'm approaching
dragging
Bronson
them.
so I can be within arm's reach.
Okay.
We're gonna have you use a firebolt on all of this while we leave.
All right.
All right, I'm looking around and now it looks like just stuff is like it because I walked away for a minute. Now that I'm walking back, everything it's like still growing, right?
Except for where I'm
Yes.
cutting through things.
Yeah, and you notice something else that you hadn't noticed before is that around the central stalks and buds, there are bones among the vegetation close to the ground. Where they were hidden before, you can now see there are various types of bones from different types of animals.
Oh, like everything that's growing, it's like pushing up all the like the old like the undigestible mulch. Damn. Well,
Plant food. That's what it is.
Plant
It's
food.
all plant food.
Bronson, get us out of here.
All right, let's go.
Solomon, you moved over towards the ledge with Zinthral. Zinth is able to hobble, but it has limited mobility and is still remarkably quiet. It has nothing to say about what's happening here. So what does Solomon do?
Solomon waits for assistance.
Okay. What does Rosa do?
I'm gonna yell at Bronson. That's one. I'm gonna leave the babies alone. And then,
Is it free action?
yep, that is a free action. I'm gonna come over here and start figuring out how to rig up some rope.
Well, upon investigating the wall, there are enough vines here that you determine that a rope rig should not be required.
Okay.
That you feel confident enough that the structural integrity of these roots and vines should be enough that you can gain footholds and climb up to 15 feet.
Move over there. So I moved over there. Can I try to climb it?
Sure.
Or is that all right?
That'll
Is that an
be
athletics check?
yes, it is.
Should have kept my mouth shut. 13.
Yeah, 13 will be enough to get up there.
I'm just kind of up here now.
And in the process, that'll reveal what's further down this hallway.
The green dragon.
Huh.
Oh joy.
What was the height of the ledge? I'm not sure if that was established.
15 feet.
15 feet up.
Yes.
Okay, or a
Just
drop
like-
is what it is.
Yeah, vines and stuff you can grab though too. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna wave from up here, be like, "Come up here."
Bronson, you're up.
All right.
Bronson, don't go too far. Bronson,
let's
I should have done
see.
this in the last turn. Bronson.
I'll go there.
Ah.
All right. Give me a
I-
athletics
actually,
check.
Yeah, I'll move a little bit farther. All right, athletics. That is a 17.
Okay. You are up. Would you like to assist Zinthral getting up there?
Yeah,
Or is he
yeah,
on his
I tell-
own
yeah.
there?
I tell you what, I'll stay on the edge there, and I can even throw a rope down and pull him up if we want.
So, if Zinthral were more vocal in this situation, he would have something to say about what happened on the mountain back in Colville, and how at this point, maybe you're even now. And he appreciates the help.
Told you. There would come a day where you would want me to have honor.
So that does a little bit to relieve the tension that's been between you for quite a while. So seeing Zinthral humbled in this way kind of has knocked him down a peg. This situation has also given Bronson a real opportunity to shine and kind of be the hero of the situation. I'm sure it'll last forever. Okay, Rosa is up there. Gator, you're next, and Solomon. So we can say with the assistance of everybody that you're all able to climb up safely unless there's anything else you would like to do in that room before you go.
My bodyguard left me.
Are we looking for a way around to this treasure chest, or Bronson, you want to go back to make a jump?
No, I personally do not care about that treasure chest in the slightest. I want to get out of here.
All right, let's go.
I think I have a problem because I'm gonna have to move past one of these things. I'm probably gonna get swiped at.
They're not. They haven't been.
Oh, they haven't flooded.
They're still sprouting.
And I cut them up too. So
they have not been hostile.
I'll try and scramble up the wall then.
And they are also detached, so they are wilting. Although others are budding in their place. So Gator can scooch up there. Solomon, directly ahead of you, you see there's a land bridge, and below there is running water, which you can hear. And it is on both sides there. So we all see that now. In the distance, you can see there are more of these beautiful yellow flowers. And we are out of initiative at this point. So
yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna hold on the firebolt because we don't know if we're gonna have to circle back or something. So let's not create a blaze just yet.
Yeah. So everybody, feel free to move your icons whichever way you would like to move at this point.
Bronson up front.
I'm gonna look down. Look, I'd like to take a look both ways, down at the river and everything.
How are you looking, Brian?
I'm okay for right now.
Come on, Zinth. I'll help. I'll shoulder him.
Out of character, I am at 34 of 50 hit points.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I got down pretty low. I was down to I think 12 before we jumped in the hole.
I'll hand you one of the cans of whip-ass.
All right.
Great. I got one left.
Put it in my pocket. I am no longer raging.
All right, go kick those flowers or something before we move forward.
So can we all see the river?
Yes.
And what it has revealed in each direction. Okay, so we understand what we're looking at.
There's another bridge to the south of us. Or some roots to the south of us.
Or
correct,
something.
Yes.
Okay. How far? You said that was about a 20-foot drop?
20 feet down.
How fast does the water look like it's moving?
Well, actually, now you would be 40 feet down because you had to climb up 15 feet
right. Yeah,
to
we're
get up here.
And then, got it. So it's a bit of a fall. Yeah.
If there's enough water, it's moving fast enough, we'd be able to hear it too. So that might be a detail.
Yeah, you
looking
can.
Forward at the dandelions up in front. Is it more of the same?
Yes.
Or okay, so there looks like there's little buds and tiger or lions and stuff like that.
Well, you'll have to go up to investigate, but
I'm trying to avoid getting into melee range.
Sure.
Before, seeing as the flowers in the other room were felines.
Hey, Mr. Firebolt, why don't you just start firebolting, alright?
Can I investigate these little flowers then?
We don't want to smoke this cavern out since we have to breathe in here for who knows how long.
Yeah, there's plenty of fresh air. There's fresh water. There's probably fresh air. The plants are making lots of fresh air.
That's a point. I'll wait on it.
Well, then who wants to activate the dandelion monster?
I mean, I'm the one
I
that
activated the last one.
I'm the one that's insisting on Bronson not murdering them all, so I was gonna at least go up and check them out.
Alright.
I tell you what. I'm gonna pull out my tinderbox. And I'll walk up to it.
Okay.
So you look here, mister.
And then you want to investigate the flowers?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a nature check.
Okay. 6.
Yay.
You don't see shit.
Yes, the last batch.
I'm gonna smash the flowers anyway.
You're gonna smash the flowers.
Yeah, I'm gonna smash the flowers.
Okay, great.
Sure.
So at this point, you reveal something which I can't reveal. There it is. Okay.
Oh no.
So you smash the flowers. You startle both of these cactars, and give me roll me a d20, or give me an attack roll. Give me an attack roll.
All right.
Can you count to 10,000?
24.
So that'll hit, and roll me a second one.
That's a 16.
That does not hit.
Oh.
So one of them takes off running,
The other
maybe.
gets clipped.
and roll damage on the other one.
That's good. 15.
Yeah, so that is enough to destroy him. He explodes into a shower of 100 needles. You're going to take... Well, let me roll
100
damage.
100 damage. Just a flat number.
Roll me a dexterity save.
Okay. 19.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Oh, they're pinatas.
That'll be 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And he's
Ouch.
pretty much vaporized.
Now I'm gonna take the whoop ass. All right, this one's clear, guys.
So these flowers are not as developed as the ones in the other room. You can see that they're kind of juvenile. They're still growing, but they're not at full maturity just yet.
Okay.
Alright. Forward then.
I forgot we were out of initiative.
I look at the other one. I'm like, boogie, boogie, boogie.
I was actually curious if I could see over the side over here.
Oh, there's more map.
Yeah. So looking down this hallway, you can see it's a straight shot.
Is that treasure
Oh,
chest?
that leads back up towards that chest, huh?
There would
Alright.
be a 10-foot drop to this other hallway.
It's only like a 3-foot drop for you, Bronson.
Yep.
So that's up to you guys if you want to.
Yeah,
Push me back.
I'll go that way. I'll just tie my rope off and then climb down, or climb down the vines. I'm sure there's vines.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, there are some vines closer to where Rosa is. Close enough.
Then I'll head this way.
I'm still helping Zenth so he doesn't have to put weight on that one leg.
And I will look the other way down our path to the south, see what's coming up ahead.
All right, I'm getting close to the flowers here.
Okay, halt, pause on that.
Yep.
And so as you approach, you take pause because you see that there is a desiccated corpse in that hallway. Pretty much between the center of those flowers and the treasure chest.
Does he look like he was trying to mess with the chest?
Well, I mean, he's in front of the chest.
Okay.
Would you like to investigate the body?
Yeah. Before we go touching a trapped chest.
Okay. So let me see if I can.
So what? I need to be probably what area here?
No, not
So
exactly.
I'm assuming the chest is in this area over here somewhere.
Oh, come on, dude. There we go. Get in there, guy. There he is.
Okay.
So
Go check him out.
that's a body. And give me an investigation roll.
5.
5. So you don't see anything useful on him, and you don't notice this thing. As another mature dandelion begins emerging from the cluster of flowers. Rosa, you can, from where you're standing, you can kind of see this happening. Solomon, your head's on a swivel. You kind of notice these developments as well.
Oof.
14 on initiative.
Well, we're not in initiative yet.
You might not be. I most definitely am in initiative.
I was gonna say, from my vantage point, is this higher or is this lower?
It's a wall.
Like this.
It's solid rock.
Okay, so that doesn't mean anything. Got it.
No, unless you have shape stone.
I just couldn't tell if that was another level up or if it yeah, it's a wall.
Real talk, Stone Shape is one of the best cleric spells of all time.
It's stupid good.
Yep, and nobody thinks about it. It's such a good spell. Are you locked in a prison? Not anymore.
Well, that dandelion's waking up. We could just keep going to just tell Bronson to leave him. Leave the dandelion, leave the chest. I don't know. I'm not a thief.
I mean, this isn't thievery, just like the dandelions wasn't infanticide.
How are you going to open a trap chest?
I'll just take it.
Take it back to town.
Who says I have to open it? I'll just pick the damn thing up and take it to someone who's better at it than I am.
Like a Link to the Past.
Yeah.
And is there any point for me to really come down there? Anybody?
No.
Okay.
There is an easy path to descend, as we talked about. The roots are pretty much right in front of you if you wanted to climb down.
I don't have a great investigation check. I don't have any of that stuff. As I say, Solomon, aren't you kind of the resident lock opener?
He's the jack of all trades. I mean, I could probably smash open the chest.
And the contents.
Again, if anything gets destroyed, then it wasn't worth getting anyway.
Yeah, so I don't actually have lockpicks on my person currently.
Just use the cactus needles.
We could try using some cactus needles. Either way, you're in effective spellcasting range, so why don't you just grab that box and bring it on over, Bronson?
Yep.
I will throw a quick level 1 healing word at Bronson.
No, sweet.
Because Yeah, you're inside 60 feet.
Bronson, give me a perception check.
Okay.
7 points.
And
19.
I think you still have some bardic inspiration that you haven't used either.
You do.
But with that 19, there are a few things that you notice now that you've spent some time examining the dandelion, which is kind of been awakened by you, has not appeared to be aggressive. Right? It's just unfurled itself. The body that's in front of you has there's a lockpick kit that's kind of rolled out next to it. However, this body's been dead for a while. Part of it's decomposed, and the chest itself has what looks like some magical glyphs on it.
Okay, I relay all of this information to the party. Be like, there's some lockpicks here. The chest has glyphs on it. There's a dead body, and I got a lion that's slowly starting to wake up over here.
Grab the picks, grab the chest, run.
Sounds good.
All right. So, give me an athletics check here.
I'm good at that. 21.
Okay, yeah. So you pick up the chest. It's heavy, right?
Yep.
Like whatever amount of weight it takes for Bronson to go, damn, this thing's heavy. That's how heavy it is.
Oh, that is. Stand by. What's my income? Oh, 600 pounds.
Yeah, it's heavy. So you have to like duck walk back
Okay.
to the.
I mean,
back.
I'll just drag it behind me if I need to.
Yeah, I mean it's heavy, but you can handle it on your own.
Yeah.
You're a strong boy.
Chest and lockpicks. Come with me. All right. back
There you
to
go.
there.
Let's see. Maybe I can. Can I get that?
You guys might have to come
Okay.
down here to pick the lock. I'm not sure if I can
Hey.
get 600 pounds up the up the vine wall.
I just stand at the top of the ledge and hold my arms out to Bronson, like, catch me.
Yeah. All right.
And I'll leap into your arms, because it's safer that way.
I might actually go down and check out that chest too.
Okay.
23 to catch him.
Oh no, we'll just let that happen. Unless he wants to hit you with a Hurricane Rana. Okay.
I need to know what that is.
It's you would never do such a thing to Bronson.
All right.
It's a twisty move that flips me over.
All right, so
Classic Black Widow, then, I assume.
Yeah, yes. I think Black Widow used a Hurricane Rana in in maybe Iron Man 2.
there's a good chance. Yeah. So the lockpicks, who's got the lockpicks at this point?
I do, but I'll hand them right over to Solomon.
Okay, so Solomon, these are going to be +2 thieves tools.
Ooh.
So they're going to give you a +2 on your rolls to pick a lock.
Oh, yeah.
Or lock a pick.
So that'd
Solomon
be
picks that.
dexterity plus my half proficiency +2.
Can I look at the glyphs first before he picks?
Yeah, do that, because I'd like to know what's about to happen to me.
Yeah, so the glyphs, they appear to be of give me an Arcana check.
Okay, let's see. And this is in my divine domain.
Are they in a language that we understand? Or is it like arcane glyphs, like if you don't speak magic?
This is more magic related than history based.
18 overall.
Okay, yeah, so you can tell that the glyphs are associated with thunder type magic, and you can infer that the chest is protected with some type of mechanism that, when forced open, will set off some type of thunder spell.
It's the type of chest that Bronson should open.
I'll definitely relay all of that to the group. So,
Can they be disabled, or would that take like dispel magic to do?
Well, with Solomon, with those thieves tools, can attempt to disarm a trap in addition to picking a lock.
I literally
Spell
have
magic.
dispel magic.
yes.
Yay.
By the
You
way,
do it.
Solomon, how many hit points did I heal when you tossed me that healing word?
7.
Excellent. I'll take
I'm
it.
gonna help Zinth down to the ground so he can sit. Because I was carrying him, basically.
It's like
I'll slide down there. Upon hearing glyphs, I go, wait.
I mean, I'll trade places with Gator and try to tend to Zinth.
Turn these glyphs off, Gator.
All right. Perfect. I got just what we need. And I slap my hands together and I rub them. And I feel it for heat. And then I go, whoosh. Dispel magic happen.
Okay,
He
how did?
pulls out a pencil with an eraser and just.
Yeah, I like
you
that better.
say
Yeah.
whoosh when you cast your spell, Gator?
That's the verbal component.
Oh, whoosh. Wizardry is so fascinating.
So, if the spell effect is 3rd level or lower, it automatically ends. But if it's 4th level or higher, I have to do a DC, or I have to do a ability check using my spellcasting ability.
Okay. Sure. So you successfully cast the spell, but how do we tell if it's actually worked or not? Is there a detect magic?
Well, I would say if there's visible runes, they probably fade.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check.
Oh.
There's an audible noise when the spell disappears. It goes.
Arcana 22.
That's a good one.
Okay, yeah. So you appear to have debunked the treasure chest and disarmed the trap. So Solomon, that still leaves you in the situation where although the trap has been disabled, the chest is still locked.
Alrighty, here I come. Now, I have probably not picked a lock in like 15 years, so if I'm a little rusty. But not today, because I rolled an 18. That's a 23.
There you go. So with a satisfying click and a hiss, the lid
Poison gas is released.
kind of snaps open. Poison gas is not released. And there are 2 items inside the chest. Although you cannot discern exactly what they're for, they do appear peculiar. The first is a dog collar that would fit around the neck of a human, right? So a pretty large dog collar. And the second is a red feather boa. Something that could be worn like a scarf.
How is this thing like 600 pounds?
Well, the materials of the chest are what's so heavy.
Oh,
Yeah, it's lead lined, as you can see inside here, Bronson.
The chest is also noticeably lighter now that it's been dispelled.
Got it.
Heavy magic.
So Solomon, give me an Arcana check.
All right. I think that's only a +3. So, yeah, 15.
Okay, and give me one more.
Ooh. 21.
Okay, great. So the dog collar, when worn, grants the user expertise in animal handling. The feather boa, when worn, allows the wearer to cast Featherfall once per long rest.
That is handy.
That's pretty nice.
So I'm assuming he would have had to have pulled the items out to examine them. I would like to examine the chest further for secret compartments on the bottom or sides or anything.
Okay, give me an investigation roll.
This is the classic D&D shit right here.
Now, is it just me, or do you all think that this feather boa would look absolutely wonderful on Zinthral?
Yeah, I mean, he's already got slow fall.
I got a
Putting
10.
It's literally doing a gator and putting a hat on a hat.
Yeah, but Featherfall can be cast on multiple people, so he can save us all when we're falling.
That's true.
True.
As a reaction, that's right.
I mean, with his new interest in dance, he might like the boa.
That's a great
Sure,
point.
Ambrose will.
You're not able to find any hidden compartments in the chest beyond what you've already discovered.
All right.
So the 3 items: the thieves' tools, the feather boa, and the dog collar.
I just hold on to that dog collar and go, "We're gonna get you back, Snug."
Yeah.
What?
Let's
Snug!
we got to get bumping on so we can go get our cat back.
Yep.
Yeah, we gotta find these hard way. And I think it's safe to say, and I mean, even if you overhear, Rosa, that it's time for their extermination.
Shuffle
Okay.
back with the line.
There we go. So everybody shuffles down the hallway. We can flash forward a little bit here. Everybody does a great job of following the railroad. And here we go. Another hallway.
Oh no.
And at the very end, well, no. You just see more hallway.
Cautiously stepping beside these.
Or would you like to smash them?
No.
No, you're not going to just arbitrarily smash the magical flowers?
Tired from raging and
Wide berth.
out
We'll
of
just
this cave.
give it a wide berth.
Yep.
Okay, that's wise. That's wise.
I mean, does that
Zinthral
one,
appreciates
like, take some cuttings from it or something like that, or
I think he's probably too worried about his leg right now, and I'm just like really trying not to let one of us slip on these ledges here. Come on, dude.
Sure. Okay, so you can see an exit to the cave on the other side of what can only be described as roots that are connecting 2 sides of the cave. But
Gator?
there is an exit on the other side.
Huh?
Did I reveal that?
Hit me with jump.
I'm coming. Hang on. I'm the
There
slowest
we
member
go.
right now.
I don't trust these gnarled roots as a bridge, and we're already slowed down by having to carry Zinthral. So
Yeah, you can shuttle us across one by one.
hit me with jump, and we'll do the farmer and the fox and the chicken and the corn.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I
I'm back.
prefer the scorpion and the frog.
Yeah. All right. So
Alright.
first,
I pop a grasshopper leg in Bronson's mouth as per usual.
yum.
And
All right.
describe what that allows him to do.
So I can jump like I think it's 60 feet.
No, it triples your distance. So
Right.
whatever that number is equal to times 3.
Right. I think I can jump 20 feet normally. So now I can jump 60 feet. And so basically, I just want to be able to grab somebody, hop across, put them down, hop across, grab somebody, hop across, put them down, hop across. That way we don't even have to worry about any of this nonsense with the bridge, because I don't want
With the bridge and the DM with his bullshit.
I don't want to end up in the river.
You could probably do Solomon and Rosa at the same time.
Yeah, just for show. I'll tuck them both under an arm, and then I'll hop across and take them both, and then I'll tell Gator, yeah, it's cool. Just come on.
You're not going to carry Gator?
I mean, I'll see if he tries first. If he gets close to the roots, then I'll go get him. I'm like, don't do that.
Well,
I'm kind of looking at him like.
I'll give you Solomon and I'll give you Rosa since they're so petite. Zinthral is going to be a bit of dead weight because of the
but,
leg.
like,
So
I can carry 600 pounds without, let's see, hold on. What is my encumbrance? My encumbrance is 300 pounds. So with that and jump, I shouldn't have any problem. Like, I could lift 300 just without even blinking.
So just humor me and give me a dexterity save with
Boo.
Zinthral.
Boo, I hate you.
Well,
I
don't.
I hate you. It's a natural 20 anyway. So.
Oh, great.
So,
Oh, now I don't
don't
hate you.
fight that one. Now there's a chance you drop him in the river and we lose him forever while he's not here.
Yeah, I mean,
Oops.
Yes.
It was-
Accidentally.
not a case of can you jump that far, but do you slide when running to do the jump?
Gotcha.
But you passed, so natural 20. You made it look easy. You did like a flip or a spin or whatever, fantastic. That leaves the question of what to do with Gator.
What do we do with Gator?
Is this like in the Goonies where they had to cross the slippery log after Data used the slippery shoes?
I'll fireman's carry him and hop over again.
I thought you were gonna say you were gonna fire me across the expanse.
Launch him.
Do a couple turns like you're throwing a shot put.
What's the range on Gator?
I think it's 10 feet.
10 feet.
But the far range is 40 feet.
No.
No. See, because Bronson can throw Gator as far as he can trust him, and we have a long-standing relationship.
So 5 feet.
Damn.
Yeah, so I'll hop across with Gator and everything.
Okay. So as
I
we
bet the
bid,
DM would have more fun if I crossed the bridge myself, though.
I'll do it.
I'm ready to be out of this cave. So
Okay. Okay.
so as we bid a fond farewell to Dandelion Cave, is there anything that you would like to do before leaving?
Burn
Like
it
maybe
to
we
the
should-
ground.
Maybe, hear me out. Maybe we should take a quick long rest while we're safely underground?
Yeah, but the longer we wait, the less chance we have of getting the Snuggle Cup back.
No, we're gonna track him down. It doesn't matter how long it takes.
Hasn't he had a taste of the hard way already?
Oh,
I mean, I assume he's not gonna be happy with them, but it's not like he's gonna forget who his papa is.
Yeah, but I'm worried that they're just going to kill him and turn him into a pelt for that fake Bronson.
oh no!
Yeah.
That didn't even cross my mind. I thought
Yeah.
maybe Snuggle Cup was gonna,
Forward!
fight some hard
Turn
way.
his ass into a little hood.
No.
All right. Well, if we go into a battle with the hard way, I pull out that light crossbow. This is about all I'm worth.
All right.
Okay.
I still have
So
a little reserves left, but that's where we're at.
so you emerge in an area, and in the distance, down below, you can see there is a campfire. It's difficult to make out what else is around. There's Rosa. So, what would you like to do at this point?
What else? Is it just obscured through like foliage or?
Everybody,
Is it
give
still
me
raining?
a perception check. Yeah, it is still poor weather. It's still raining. It's still dark outside. Everybody, roll perception.
You don't
14.
even need to hear my number.
13.
I got a 16.
There we go. So the campfire begins to illuminate some of the area around it. Oh, my music stopped.
I rage.
And it just begins to outline some tents that are around it,
Oh, it's about to get tense.
some cages around it, and a few people around the fire as well. Let me turn them on real
Are
quick.
they hard way?
Are they wearing a
I
very
asked
familiar
Bronson.
vest?
There we go. So we've got this guy. We've got that guy. You recognize this guy, Rosa, as the person who snatched you up before you made him lay down or whatever it was you made him do. And in the cage, all the way in the distance, you can make out what appears to be a black fleece mane lion inside a cage.
No.
And this is where we're going to leave the session for this week.
No.
I want to tear some faces off.
Short rest? Short rest.
Yeah.
Short rest should only take 10 minutes, so you can absolutely do that without losing the cover of darkness.
Solomon, how long were those temporary hit points able to last?
I think they last until long. I'll double check. Mental. They last as long as temporary hit points last, which is probably until any kind of rest, to be perfectly honest.
So we're going to pick up again next week on the next episode of King's Road Young Lions, where you're going to invade the Hardway camp to attempt to rescue Snugglecup Face Ripper. Everybody's been softened up by the dandelions who did nothing wrong, but Bronson sure did wreck everything and leave. So that was a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. Young Lions, say goodnight, Young Lions.
Good night, young lions.
Good night, young lions.
All right, we'll see you again.
Rip and tear. Rip and tear.
We'll see you again next week on King's Road Young Lions. Hey, congratulations. If you're still listening, that means you made it to the end of the episode. Thanks for coming by and listening to this edition of King's Road Young Lions. If you like what you've heard, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave a comment down below of what you'd like to see on the next episode. For more great content from This Is Awesome Promotions, check out the YouTube channel, check out the Twitch channel, check us out on Twitter at TIA Promotions. Thanks again for coming around, and we'll see you next time down on the King's Road.